Yo, hello. Just to tell, this is not gonna be any typical stream like every day. No, I'm sorry, but this is gonna get interrupted. This is not gonna be just a normal stream. It's gonna be an exposing. I'm gonna put the perfect profile. I don't care if anybody miss. I don't care. So there's this person I've heard from, Timmer, my friend that makes Carnage counts. There's this guy called Yigit, alphabet songs. He loves making alphabet songs, and what I've heard from him is very, but I mean very terrible. Apparently, this guy forces my friends to make music and to name them. And how many times he forced people is so is just is so bad. He has asked him. He kept asking like, "Hey Timmer, can you guess what this is? Hey, can you join my whiteboard? You? Hey, can you ask to do the vocals? Hey, can you do a fan art? Happy birthday to me. Hey, can you use this thumbnail? Hey, use this thumbnail. Hey, use this thumbnail." Like he kept forcing multiple people to do stuff for his alphabet song. Either fan art for his birthday, either using a thumbnail, either doing a songs and vocals. And he has been hated by multiple people. What he has done is horrible. Okay? Apparently he's still not done. And yeah, just to tell, I was in WhatsApp with Timur and Alicia and someone called Alexandru. We were in Timur's community. It's a group that Timur made for his community. And there's this guy that I've never heard of before called Yigit. I've never knew about Yigit. Didn't give a fuck. Why would I give a fuck about this shit if I don't even know the character, okay? So, I didn't give a fuck about anything. So yeah, I was just living my normal life. But, that was wrong. What I heard from Timur, he forces. I was like, what? I saw everything that happened. Timur sent me a link to who is Yigit. And the video was like 1 minute long. I didn't mind. But after hearing the full video, I just standed there in shock. He was horrible. This fucking kid understands that does he understand that your actions have consequences? No, the fuck he doesn't, because he's a bitch. A fucking bitch. Here, you know what? Awesome. Timur, Timur looking at WhatsApp. Can I at least show the messages? So at least I show proof. Timur, looking at WhatsApp. Thank you. I was asking Timur's permission. Please, guys, do not take the phone numbers. I'm only showing this WhatsApp group for proof. Wait, what did Vlad say? Vlad, okay, Vlad, do you think it's the time to talk about this, you fucking bitch? No, it's not the time. No, it's not the time, my baby. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Apparently, they were just living their normal life. Nothing normal, just nothing normal. And then you get started asking just questions. Are you in Moscow? Totally normal. Then keep going. Look, she asked, where are you, Timur? That's weird. That's very weird to ask, where are you, Timur? Like, that's mean. Then Alicia says, I'm going to go on vacation in 7 days. And then he asks, where? By forcing her to do a voice chat. By forcing her to do a voice chat over here. Do you know that Alicia has the right to not do any voice chat, Yigit? Like, nope! And she still does it. She didn't know. Then he asks, do you like me? Why is that? Is it because you don't want to tell us the truth? Yes, I also mocked him. And he's like, I guess, because I feel like, I mean, how this message looks like, I think Timur knew about yigits, but just wanted to ignore. I don't know. Timur, because when he said, do you like me, you said, I guess. Why did you say I guess specifically? Did you knew about what he did? Did you know about what he done? Or can you explain? Here, I'll add you. I'll add you. Here, I have the victim here. I have the victim here right now. Here, hello Timur. Hold on. Timur, you're inside the stream, by the way. Hello? Timur? That's weird. Does Timur know that he's in this? Well, there's Aisha. There's a witness. So, Aisha.
Yeah.
When Yigit sent in the message, do you like me? And Timur said, I guess. Did Timur knew about what Yigit did?
We're not super sure about this.
Well, how his message sounds like says, I guess. Sounded like Timur already knew about what I don't know. I'm gonna call her a she. I don't give a fuck.
It's a she, by the way.
Oh, that's even worse. I'm saying boys are just dumbasses, and I don't care if I just insult my own gender. I'm saying. And this is where everything started to happen. So then he has this question that starts to make Timur a little bit mad. Should I name it to Yigit's 2025's and Timur's alphabet songs? And Timur didn't want it to do that. It's okay. He doesn't want to. Everyone has his own rights. But he pushes him to his limits. Say that in Russian. Say that in Russian. And I'm like, Timur, you don't. Oh my God, stupid thing. And I'm like, Timur, you don't need to do it in Russian. Because I'm not going to accept Timur being forced by someone that I don't know. Even if I knew him, I would still not accept this person to force Timur. Apparently, this message explains a lot of things. Hold on. Is the sound on? So yeah, Timur decided to say his response.
I have had enough of these stupid questions you're asking to me. Even on Discord, even on YouTube, even there? What the fuck?
Apparently, Yigit has been forcing Timur everywhere. Discord, YouTube, WhatsApp, any single type of app where they can message to each other. I get mad. Apparently, I say, did you know about this?
Well, after this, exactly what you want about it, because why the fuck we need to what the get nothing, you've already gave him theirs.
They think forcing is a power. Little do they know, the more you abuse your power, the more you lose it. And then he starts saying this line, and this line just makes me mad, seriously. He says, leave me alone, okay?
Leave me alone.
Oh, bro thinks he's the innocent. Oh, wait, which one is Timur? Timur, is that you?
Yeah.
So, Timur, Timur, did you know about Yigit's actions before these messages? What could you say about him, so we know? No, like, what could you say about him that is bad?
I lost trust. By the way.
Yeah.
So then I get mad. I make not just any I make a 20-second message by saying, leave me alone. Like, bro, leave me alone. Like, shut the fuck up. What do you mean, leave me alone? What do you mean, leave me alone? You started this. You started this. Okay? You started asking Timur for fucking theme songs. Hold on. I'm trying to. You asked Timur for a song. He said no. Case closed. The conversation is closed. Done. Timur gave you your answer. And then you start saying in Russian. You know what? I don't even care. At this point, I might reveal his phone number. Who cares? Okay? I don't give a fuck. Okay? We don't force my friends for no reason. Like, bro, what do you mean leave me alone? He said no. You say it in Russian. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. Just because you speak Russian doesn't mean you have to entirely say everything he says in Russian. Okay? If he wants to speak English, let him speak English. Okay? You're not his father. You're not his mother. You're not his brother. You're not his grandparents. You're not his mentor. You're a little dimwit. You're just like in chess. He's the pawn. You're not the king. You're not the queen. You're a pawn like him. Okay? You'll never be a king and a queen. You will be a pawn like him. One day he might become a king or a queen, but you will still stay as a pawn, Yigit. A little tiny pawn that is heartless and remorseless. Like, he's annoying. And then he says, fine, I won't. He even looks angry. Oh,
Fine.
is bro mad? Did I broke his little itsy bitsy tiny feelings to make him cry and go see his mama? Mama. Sweetie made me cry. Alicia made me cry. Wah. How about you clean your tears with my ass? Take these L's in your face, black bitch. Even if you're not black, go fuck yourself. You do not have the right to force people to do songs. Okay, it was your birthday. Happy birthday. No, I'm not gonna say unhappy birthday. And you forced Timur to do a fan art, okay? Last time when it was my birthday, I didn't force Timur to do a fan art. He did the fan art because he knew it was my birthday. Aisha did the fan art because she knew it was my birthday. Nah, I did force them. They knew. Okay? The first thing you should do is not force. If you didn't force, if you just said, it's my birthday, Timur would have already done a fan art. But when you said, make me a fan art, that was the cherry on the top of the cake. Well, Alicia, my dad told me this. Imagine I'm the cup of water. Every time you make me mad, you fill the cup of water. You fill the cup with water. When you make me too mad, it overflows, and the water comes out of the cup. That's where I break.
What this boy did?
Once you overflow the cup, you're done. You can't fill it back. It's overflowed. You can't unfill it. Okay? You gotta wait a long time. When you make Timur mad, me and Aisha, you can't just force people. Okay? And yeah, I know everything that happened. I did a 6-minute message. I know about you, Yigits. I know everything that you did. Okay? I saw a 1-minute video that Timur sent me. Thank you, Timur, by the way, for the video. Timur, thanks for the video. Timur? Did you hear me?
No.
It's probably fine. So Timur sent me the video. I watch it, and apparently I hear that he likes making songs, that he forces people. Yes, there's this guy called, what does Timur said? Let me check.
Purple D.
Yeah, apparently a guy called Purple D was friends with Yigit. And apparently he was like, can you do a song for me? Can you make fan art? And then he said in the end, like, let me do what I want to do. Why don't you understand that no one will love you by the way you are, okay? The way you are, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress, the way you sound, the way you eat, the way you sleep, the way you shower, the way you piss. No one will ever love the way you are, okay? The person you are will never be loved. Not even by your parents. I don't care if you're an orphan. Good riddance, alright? You don't deserve any parents for who you are. You're evil. You're evil. Wait, what was he? What was Yigit? An AUTTP? Or was he a UTTP?
He's a ASTP.
Huh, Fanganis said don't join the AUTTP. Man, I hate this community.
I left him. Yeah, I left him.
The anti-Uber troll. The anti-Uber troll troop police. I don't think he's an AUTTP. He's a UTTP. Bro's the definition of who care, who asks, my video's better, my content's better, you suck, L plus ratio. He is this guy. He is the guy. He is horrible. He is Quelver. He is the definition of Quelver. Yiggy, when will you understand that no one loves you? You need to die. You need to get drowned, burned. Look, I will put you in my furnace. I will season you with yummy. I will put you in my deep fryer. I'll cut you into fries, and I'll eat them, and I'll say, it's so delicious. I can eat it raw. I will eat you, I swear, I will eat you alive. Just like Netherlands did, okay? I just hope, okay? You're so horrible. I bet if you ever joined pornography websites, they would kick you out for who you are. Because of how horrible a person like you are. Even if you went to heaven, you would get kicked if you got in the gates. The second you get in the gates, you go to hell. And the second you get into hell, you get back to heaven. Because not even heaven and hell wants you in their places. You're horrible, yigits. You are one horrible bitch. Like you... Why am I even fighting for you, buddy? I'm making myself mad because of you. If you guys want his channel, it's here. Look, it's just harass him. Okay? Okay? Don't harass him because we should not go that far. Yes, we should go that far. If he has the dick to force people, we have the dick to harass him, okay? Okay? Because that's not fair. If you hate me, ignore me. Why should we ignore you? You started forcing us. So no. You started forcing us and you're telling us, if you hate me, ignore me. No. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yes, the Turner family. Like, shut the fuck up with your Turner family. No terminating. Yes, terminating. Yes, we're gonna rate on you. I'm gonna copy your rules. Aren't you one? He is one, buddy. I'm allowed to hate alphabet songs. Let me guess. Does this song sounds like A, B, C, D, E,
Well, not only that, but
H, I, J,
all the songs in multiple languages too.
Start hating Purple D. How about I just let me just remove this and say yigit. Start hating yigit. No saying get out to me. Get up!
Yeah.
Not even Neymar would like you. I don't think Neymar would even sign your shirt. Jen, how can we have fun if you're here?
He did not lose the match just for this guy.
Jesus forgives everyone. I don't think Jesus is gonna forgive you. You're like Quelver, a bitch. You're just like Quelver, a bitch who ignores his fans. Yeah. You're horrible. You're like Drake. You hide kids in your basement. Pedophile. When will you die? Just go to hell. Die. Simple as that. Okay? If you have parents, okay? If your mom ever ground you of your devices and blocks WhatsApp, YouTube, and Discord with parental controls, I will hug her and say, miss, you did the right thing and you just saved the community from a demon. You definitely need parental controls, Yigit. How many times do you need for parental controls? I bet the time limit you need is just 30 minutes. No, 15. No, 1 second, yeah. Only 1 second. So at least you see your phone on for 1 second, then you see it off. Nothing should be on, not even phone. If you die, don't call your mom. I don't think she's gonna respond on you, okay? You're horrible. Look, she's horrible. Yeah, guys, I completed 9th class. See, this is proof. He forces. You completed 9th class. Good. And then you asked Yanko to do a fan art. No, that's not how life works. Okay?
Yeah.
I did a fan art because Alicia finished middle school. Because I wanted
Yeah, but I did not force him.
I didn't force. Yeah, I never forced Alicia to accept the fan art. I gave her the fan art because I wanted to. I asked Bruh and Timmer to do a surprise for Alicia. They accepted.
Yeah.
I never said do it or die. I don't say do it
Yeah.
or die. I say please, can we do a surprise?
And plus,
I
I didn't even force him.
Here, I'm gonna show you who you are. You know what? I'm gonna show you who you are. I'm gonna show who he is. I'm gonna act like Yigit. I'm gonna act like this bitch. Hey, Alicia, I finished the funk department stores.
Cool.
Do a fan art of me now!
What?
Do a song for. Accept my song. Accept the name. Leave me alone. That is Yigit. That's the definition of Yigit. That is the definition of Yigit. You got.
Yeah.
You know what? Here, Timmer.
Yeah,
I'm
literally.
gonna act like him. I'm gonna act like him. You know what? I'm acting. Hey, Timmer. I just finished college.
Nice.
Do a sign for me. Do a fan art. You smell like shit. Yeah. Do a fan art of me. My birthday. Draw now. Yeah, you know what? Aisha, act like him.
Yo, Switzy, I just my logos.
Oh, that's nice. Good job.
You better congratulate me right now.
What?
Yeah, the banner. Then I'll literally report you for no reason. But that's literally him. Like seriously, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's Yigit. Yeah, that's you, Yigit. Okay? No matter how much you will change, you might change tomorrow, today, or anytime. We will still not forgive you, okay? You're like Jake Profession, that pedophile that makes Danny's with animations. That ask for kids' underwear 3 times! You're like Rocks, who grooms children and draws pornography of inanimate objects. Not even Rule 34 will let you in their website of how terrible of a person you are. You're Satan's son and does not deserve to be God's angel. I don't care if I'm offensive. You need to understand that this is the real world, kid. This is not the yummy world, okay? I saw a video about a spoiled kid who said, there was a show about, where a man, I don't know what was the show called, a doctor, yeah, something about doctors, and doctor talked to a kid in a family. The kid was like, I used to get $20,000 a day. My mom reduced it to $10,000. I had the ability to sleep at midnight. Now my mom wants me to sleep at 11:30 p.m. My mom gave me parental controls and the parental controls is just 1 minute break. And I'm mad. I want to get money. Oh, a job? The girl literally cried because she heard the word job. Literally. I even saw some African parents reacting, and they were like, the kid is crying for a job? Even the mom was shocked. She was like, there's no way a kid is crying for a job. It's not even scary. It's hard but not scary. Yeah, I agree with the mom. Even African parents are shocked of this girl. You're like this girl. When you hear the word job, you're scared. I know, right? What's wrong with a job? I mean, jobs are hard to find, yes, because there's multiple of them. Engineer, artist, worker,
Technologist.
painter, cooker, teacher, or
Technologist.
coach. What?
Technologist. Like guy that was
A scientist, a psychologist, or a doctor, or a lawyer. But you can find one that makes you happy. Look, I'm still not ready for the job, but I'm not scared of a job. I'm still not ready to have a job, but I'm not like, Mom, please don't make me to have a job. No, I'm like, Mom, I'm still not ready to have a job. Please, can I wait longer? I don't cry for a job. That's not even scary. There are literally some people, like here, there's this guy called Mickey Munch. Amazing YouTuber, okay? Nothing against him. Somehow he makes a joke about being scared of a job application. I know he's not scared of job application because he's a YouTuber. He already makes money. Being a YouTuber is a job. You just need to have some money. If you have no money as a YouTuber, it's still not considered as a job. Okay? Mickey just mocks the job application to get views. That's a job, being an influencer. But Mickey Munch, a person like him, would not cry for a job. He would scream just to make people laugh, but not because he's actually scared. Even Mr. Beast, even Mr. Beast would not even be scared of a job. No, he would just say, "Okay, a job application. Okay, I'm already influencer, so I already have a job." But no, you're scared. You're a baby. You're horrible. You need to understand that you're just a demon, and you should stay away. Hey, here's why you are the son of my life. Why? Because you need to stay 140 billion kilometers away from me. If you get even closer to me, I will go where Neptune is. I don't care if I die of cold. At least I'll be dead away from you. Okay? So keep staying 140 billion kilometers away from me. You fat hot son. Why are people like this? I say, why are people like this? Why?
I don't know.
Why is there people that forces? What's the point of forcing? What are you gonna win if you force people? What are you gonna win if you force people? Oh, you're gonna win power, but the more you abuse your power, the more you lose it, okay? Okay? Look what happened to Quelver. Look what happened to Quelver. She did one mistake, her game changed, okay? She didn't warn anyone about Rox being a groomer since 2021, and the game changed. People are leaving, okay? People are leaving Daniels, people are hitting Quelver for who she is. Hey, she made one mistake, the game changed. The game is already dead. But somehow there are still some kids playing that are too gentle and too kind to know this stuff. If I ever said in a server, stop playing this game, guys, Quelver's horrible, I bet they would record me and post me on YouTube and say, report this person, because they would think that Quelver's a nice person. They don't know the bad world. They're still in the kids' world. They need to learn that the world is more violence than we think today. You're horrible. You're really horrible. Okay. Apparently, like I said, if you ever met Michael Jackson, I don't even think he would like you anyway. So, nah. If you ever met Michael Jackson, I feel like Michael Jackson would be like, oh, I heard about you. I don't want to sign your shirt. Get away from me because you force people. Security, there's this kid. Yeah, Michael Jackson will just throw you away. Because not even Michael Jackson will love you. That's the end. There, 30 minutes. Do you guys want to say one last... Timmer, do you want to say one last thing to Yigits before I end the exposing video?
Well, what can I say? Stop forcing people already. Just do their stuff first and then... Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Something like that.
Alicia, do you want to say something?
I should have never trusted you yet. How dare you?
Yigits. Did you know that no one ever loved you? Why do you force people? What is your point of forcing people? Do you think it's fun? Do you think it's fun to force people and make them mad? I don't find that fun. I don't force my friends for my birthday. I ask them, hey guys, it's my birthday. And they're like, okay, we're gonna do fan art. Not because I didn't force them. I don't force them. They know we're gonna do fan art because me, Alicia, and Tim are not dumb. Every time it's Timmer's birthday, Alicia's birthday, or my birthday, we do fan arts for us. Because we're friends! And friends don't force! No one loves you, not even your parents! I hope you die. Have a nice day. Goodbye!